In 2024, Britain stands at a turning point. The world has become acutely dangerous. All around us, our enemies are preparing. And we are just seeing the start of the tragic consequences. From Ukraine to the Middle East, the South China Sea to North Korea, South America to Africa, and new theatres from cyber to space warfare. All of which could have a disastrous impact at home. How we respond will define our future. And the choice is clear. The era of the peace dividend is over.
They heard it direct from the UK Defence Minister. That's it. Peace is done. It's over. Now, it appears he's tossed into the towel prematurely. Thought maybe they could have tried, diplomacy a bit more. But apparently not. No. We're done with that.
And now, just like our enemies, we must plan and invest for an era of confrontation.
He's talking about an era of confrontation. How long is that era going to last for? What, a couple of years? A couple of decades? There was 100 years war once upon a time.
Because the very best way to prevent war is to be prepared.
Yeah, he's got a bit of doublespeak going on here. He's just contradicted himself because he said peace is over, and then he said, we can prevent war. Well, that would be peace.
And in the face of these many threats, too often people count Britain out. Well, they are wrong. Britain can change the course of history. We can lead the world in fighting for freedom, and when needed, we can still fight and win.
Wow, how inspirational is that? It's really talking them up. Are the young men of Britain as enthusiastic as Grant is about peace being over and entering an era of perpetual war?
But to do so in this more dangerous world, we must take a lead in NATO, back Ukraine until the very end.
He's been a bit vague there. Back the Ukraine to the very end. What, until they win? Or until they are no more?
Better support our personnel, upgrade our nuclear deterrent, rapidly modernise our forces. In doing so, we will deter our enemies, lead our allies, and defend our nation from a far more dangerous world.
Well, Charles, I don't know what you thought of that, but I just found it incredible that a man could be so enthusiastic to tell the nation that peace is over and we're now going to enter what really is a perpetual period of war. He's so enthusiastic. He's so keen that UK has a part to play in this war. Of course, he won't be near the fighting and certainly won't be near the dying. He'll leave that to other people to do. But I just found this really gruesome piece from Grant Shapps because he is so enthusiastic about war. We're not going to talk about peace. We're not going to work for peace in the world. We're not going to work with allies to achieve peace. We're simply going to prepare for war. And it appears from his attitude, gloat, that we can whip up as much of it as possible. Prepare for perpetual war and get involved in it. You are going to have to cough up the money.
Yeah, the three things they want to achieve, obviously, is to make a lot of money, transfer public funds just straight from the Treasury, straight to them, kill a lot of young men as they are sent over to areas of the world that are rich in resources that the corporations want to steal. And, of course, Australia is going to have its Treasury raided by these thieves. Hugely significant. Australia to manufacture and export missiles to US. What? Export them? Well, we're going to move them, but I doubt they're going to buy them off us. I think it'll be part of a defence arrangement. Oh, isn't this exciting? We're going to have a local missile manufacturing industry. God, you got to get enthusiastic about that. And it's going to create local jobs. Fantastic. But how proud would you be working at that missile factory to track one of the missiles you made? Yeah, it's been over there. It's been deployed to this part of the world. Guess what? My missile. Oh, God, I can hardly even say it. I'm sort of laughing and crying at the same time. Yeah, my missile. Oh, mine killed 30 people. Remember when we used to make things that didn't kill people? Like cars? It's shaping up as an extinction event for Australian jobs. They weren't concerned about Australian jobs back then. We stopped making buses in 2018. And Newcastle's train factory closed. This missile factory is really important for the industrial base of both our countries. Yeah, see, the problem with making cars, buses and trains is it keeps a lot more money in the country because you're not importing all of those things and you've got a lot of skilled workers spending money back into the economy that creates other jobs. And also, cars, trains and buses, well, they could be around for 20 or 30 years. But a missile, when you use it, that's it. You've got to replace it straight away. It's a single use only. You know, lunatics like this guy, admittedly he's reading a script, but he's doing it in a very maniacal way. He pieces over with a big grin on his face. Go and die, all you young men. They seem to think it's still the 1990s or early 2000s, and that young men are just going to join the military and march off to war and, start killing people that are on valuable resources and farmland and that corporations want to steal. I mean, it's that narrative. Everyone knows that's what this is about. Young people talk about it with each other all the time. So who do they think is going to go there? They can't get people to join the American military. They're down a lot of troops. Same as England's, same as Australia. Our recruiting's down. And who are they going to recruit? So what part of the world are they going to go to? Because we're a very multicultural country now. They're not going to recruit a bunch of Arabs to go and fight and kill people in the Middle East. They just won't go, understandably. Or if they want to, this Shaps guy was talking about fighting in South China Sea, and we're going to grab some Chinese and recruit them? Well, who do they think is going to go? What, just going to get all the remaining small a percentage of the population now of young Anglo men? Oh, they're all going to go. Well, why would they go? Because all their friends, it's multiculturalism. If you look at the friends that my children have got, they're from all over the world. And they're not going to, send my son to, say, parts of Africa. One of his good friends is a boy from Africa. Well, he knows this guy. They say, oh, no, they're bad. You've got to go and kill them. Well, no, they're not. I know them. I know their family. I mean, it's just, these guys are living in the past. I don't think they're going to get this kicked off. I think they're going to try and conscript everyone and everyone's just going to stay at home. They're going to try and do the Ukraine thing, drag up people through it, but they won't be able to get enough. No one's going to go. Oh, I think these guys are fucking delusional. I really do. All right, that's it for this one.